Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shariful Islam. So now I am going to explain my final year project, which is clinical based data disease recognition using machine learning algorithm. So in my project, I have collected 133 different types of diseases, and these diseases can be recognized by the developed model. To make a better prediction, I have used 4 different kinds of algorithm, and finally I have chosen the decision tree model. So I am going to explain one by one. So as we know, in our modern life, artificial intelligence is going to be used in every sphere of our life. So scientists are trying to build such kinds of algorithm which will help, which will comfort our life and make our life easier. In the same way, in medical science, the scientists are trying to develop such algorithms which can be used to build to recognize the diseases and also in the other field of medical science. In my project, I have described recent development in medicine learning focusing on supervised and unsupervised linear method. So in future, it will be possible to make significant impact in the detection and also diagnosis of diseases in biomedicine. So for my project, the problem statement is, according to the World Health Organization, it's true that 5 people die every minute because of the incorrect medical care. A latest World Health Organization study claims that 2.6 million people die every year from incorrect medical treatment in middle and also the low income countries. So it's wide. This thing is saying us that obviously medical treatment is not secure for in the hand of the doctor. So doctors often make serious errors in order to make choices. In this situation, it is natural fact that computers are more trustworthy than human beings. So if we can make the computer as a supporter of doctor, then it will be easy to care and also more confident with the precision of the battery. Okay. So there is the question is, why do we need AI? First of all, keeping oil. We know doctors cannot be with us in every single time. So but AI products, they can with us in every time, every single time. That's why it will be uh, more helpful. So after that, the early detection. We know that there are so many pandemic that AI can predict previously before this pandemic spread out. After that, the diagnosis. We know that diagnosis system is a long procedure. It needs store lots of data. So AI and robotics is perfect for this. And after that, the decision making. We know that doctors usually makes so many mistakes to make a decision, but AI, if I can build a proper algorithm, it will be a good decision partner as a doctor. So decision making will be easy to take for a doctor if AI products is available everywhere. After that, the treatment. There are treatment is something that doctors analyze first, then they give some prescription. So AI is, if AI can do the same process. After that, the end of life care. We know that in the end of the life, there are so many diseases is surrounding a man. So and he feels loneliness and also the so many diseases. I mean, the elderly diseases. So for these people, AI is a perfect for them to care about them. And after that, the research, we know that research is a long time procedure. But if AI will involve in this field, research will be more easier. And after the training, and recently AI is helping the people, helping the medical staff to train themselves. So after that, the significance of my project. We know that the main threat of our life is diseases. If we can conduct AI with medical science, success rate will be increased. So obviously, even man can be aware of upcoming diseases like COVID-19 pandemic. Before this pandemic occurs, AI already predicted that it is going to be happen. AI can also help human to early detection and also the diagnosis, treatment, as well as outcome product prediction. And one of the major potential benefits of AI is helping people stay healthy so they don't need a doctor, or at least not as often. So the objectives of my projects, first of all, the identify the algorithm, because I have used 4 algorithms. So I have tried to find that which algorithm is best for my project, and then I attempt to evaluate data set to predict diseases, obviously because my data set is based on the symptom, and continue to pretend that potential illness like pandemics are coming, and strive to construct an atmosphere in which human and machines can work together for a better future. So this is my project roadmap. So in for every algorithm, I have collected the data set from Kaggle. So from the beginning, I have collect two type of data. One is heart disease recognition, and another is the natural disease. I mean the clinical diseases. So both of the data set I have downloaded from the Kaggle. After that, I have used the tool in Google Colab and also Python, and mainly the Jupyter notebook. And then I have used the techniques, which is decision tree, logistic regression, random forest model, and also the naive Bayes. After that, I train data and also the test data. And this is the methodology for every algorithm, because I have used 4 algorithms. In every algorithm, first of all, I have collected the data, uh, and then pre-processing, I have checked is there any blanks or is there any inconsistencies, and after that, I have done some visualization, and then I have used the algorithms, which are the decision tree and so on. After that, thus I have analysis. I have done some statistical analysis actually, and finally I have predicted. And this is the overall accuracy of my project. First of all, the decision tree algorithm. We can say that decision tree algorithm have given the highest prediction rate, accuracy rate, which is 88%. That's why I have chose the decision tree. So actually, if I explain more deeply about my project dataset is like numerical, but it is based on like do you have fever? Then if he have fever, there will be 1, and if the answer is no, then there will be 0. That means there in my whole data set there is only 2 digit, which is 0 or 1. If we think deeply in decision tree algorithm, this algorithm is work just like that. It will check if the answer is yes or no. It will check continuously until the until it will get the result. So it That's why this algorithm is perfect matched by this with this data set. And finally, the future work. So my data set is about 133 diseases, but in our real life there is lots of diseases. We know that. So we need a lots of data set, but it and there is a challenge, a big challenge for us, that all the diseases symptoms are not same. Such some of the diseases they needs the scan, some of the diseases they needs the ultrasound, but some of the diseases it don't. That's why this kind of difference is occurs. So if we build a big data set in which all the criteria, all the categories will be recorded, then we can do a big project, and it will be a great project for us, for the AI and also for the medical science. and we will and image classification is the most amazing thing in AI. So if we can use the image classification in AI, it will be more widely. And this is all my project, and thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.